Okay guys, as you can probably tell, I haven't been uploading quite as frequently as normal, and that's because of really two main reasons. The first big reason is that my work schedule has picked up, so I'm having to work a little bit more than normal. And then the second reason is also a pretty big reason, and that is because I have recently, within the past few weeks, rediscovered a hobby that I was really into when I was a teenager. And when I found out that a lot of these items that were available back when I was a teenager are available today, it just consumed all my time. And then before you know it, I went and ordered this thing right here. Now, I know this is kind of a bad angle, but this is as much as I can fit of this box into the frame. And a lot of you younger kids probably don't know what this is, but some of you older guys out there who are into radio controlled cars, RC cars, may recognize this thing right here. So I've been spending several hours just researching what's new in RC cars, because it's been 30 years since I was into radio control cars, and a lot of things have changed. So with that being said, I think I'm going to probably start up a RC car channel sometime in the near future. So if you are one of these guys who grew up at the same time I did, back in the late 80s, early 90s, and you recognize this thing or any kind of radio controlled car or buggy from that era, then let me know in the comments, and let me know if you'd want to see a new RC car channel pop up focusing on mostly vintage RC stuff. Okay, so with that being said, let's get to the contest. Okay guys, so basically in this contest I'm going to be giving away 3 different reels, and the first 2 reels are going to be the PISCIFUN Phantom X in the 7.6 gear ratio, and then also the 5.3 gear ratio. And then the third reel is going to be this brand new PISCIFUN Phantom that was donated to me by James over at PISCIFUN a few months back to give away in a contest. So this is not the Phantom that I've been using these past few months. This is brand new, never used. And in case you didn't know, the PISCIFUN Phantom is probably one of the biggest bang for the buck reels ever made. This thing will outcast reels well over twice its price, and it's just an all-around great reel. Now if you want to see a good long-term review on this reel, check out BCSG's review on it. He stuck a lot of big fish on this reel with no problems. So basically we're gonna have 3 winners, and this is how we're gonna do the contest. Now the contest is going to be, you have to guess what reel was my very first high-end Shimano. And when I say high-end, I mean a reel that cost over 300 bucks. So that should eliminate a lot of guesses right there. So you have to guess what is the first high-end Shimano that I ever owned. And here's a hint, I have shown this reel in a couple of videos in the past, so you might want to go through and check out a bunch of my videos and see if you can figure it out. Okay, so now let's go over the rules for this contest. Now the first rule is going to be that you have to be a subscriber, and I might have you prove that by emailing me a screenshot of when you subscribed. Second rule is you have to live in the United States, and I apologize to all my overseas subscribers, but you will be included in some of my future contests. And then the third rule is that you have to email me all the information that I ask for. And then the fourth rule is when I announce the winners in the winners announcement video, you have to comment and acknowledge that you know that you've won. Okay, so let me tell you what you need to enter this contest, all the information I'm going to need. Now the first thing is you're going to have to give me your guess. Once again, you have to guess what you think my first ever high-end Shimano reel was. And then you got to give me your YouTube screen name or username or whatever they call it, your real name, and your mailing address, so of course I can mail it to you if you win. And then you got to give me an order of which reel you prefer from first to last. So personally, if I won this contest, I'd be choosing the standard Phantom first. And then secondly, my personal second choice would be this blue Phantom that's in the 5:3:1 gear ratio. And the reason being is that when I was testing this reel out and burning in a double-bladed spinnerbait, it was just so effortless. The low gear ratio combined with this super ridiculously long handle just made it effortless to burn that spinnerbait in. I could probably have done it with one finger if I wanted. And then the third choice, of course, for me personally would be the high-speed Phantom, because I have a ton of high-speed reels already. Okay, so of course, choice of reel is going to be your personal decision, but whoever guesses the correct choice first is of course going to get the first dibs, and then whoever guesses second, I'm going to give you your second choice, and then the third correct guess is going to get the third choice. Okay, so that being said, let me give you the email address. It's going to be reeltested@gmail.com, and then you have to have the subject 4th of July contest. So if you don't have everything I asked for, you could guess correctly. You could be the first guy who gave me the first correct guess. But if you're missing anything, whether it be, the subject line of the email, any of the info that I'm asking for, then that's going to be invalid guess. All right, so as soon as I get the first 3 correct guesses, I am going to close the contest and then make a video announcing who the winners are. And once again, this reel that I'm speaking of, I have shown it in a couple of videos, so you're gonna have to go through my video list and make your best educated guess. Now keep in mind, I've been using baitcasters for probably over 15 years now, or almost 15 years, so it's not going to be any new current reel. And of course, I've already given you the hint that the reel costed over $300. Okay guys, so good luck and thanks a lot.